I did not set out to take credit unions on as a career. I did not. I was going to do something noble, save the world. Then my mother changed everything by simply getting me a job at the local credit union. Turns out that working in a credit union is noble work. How perfect for me.
From her humble beginnings in Canada to where she is today, she's done it all.
She's thoughtful, kind, and seriously funny. Teresa is a force of nature.
I honestly think she just had that special spark. She's such a powerhouse. She really did pave the way for women like me.
Whew. That's it?
That's it.
I feel like I'm being interrogated. I know you said dark for suits, but I said no, we're doing red. I kind of spiced it up a bit. I started in small town Canada. Delta Fishermen's Credit Union was in a little town called Tawasin. I started my career, as most people do in our industry, certainly most of the women, on the teller line. Why they put us there when we first started out, I'll never know. Maybe it's to get us committed to the whole cause. Took on another credit union job in the big city of Vancouver as an executive of Central One.
I first met Teresa in Vancouver, BC, doing amazing marketing things in Canada. And I remember thinking, we need to get her into the United States.
I really wanted to get into the nut of why is it that not everybody deals with a credit union? I mean, it just seems so simple to me. We find out that we do have an awareness issue in credit unions in British Columbia. We came up with a program and it went off like a house on fire. Because this program was sort of the wind beneath my wings, the World Council actually invited me to come and speak to a conference in Sydney, Australia. Well, who could turn that down?
Just so happened I was attending the World Council meeting in Sydney, Australia. Her presentation in Sydney was absolutely spectacular. I said to her, Teresa, in case you're ever looking for a job, give me a call.
He wasn't going to take no for an answer. And I headed stateside.
I think she was built for Hollywood and Los Angeles, that energy and that sunny personality.
I think the Southern California beach kind of lured her down here. We're very happy she came.
Then she comes down to the United States, and it doesn't take her long to do it again.
We look now and every credit union's gone through name change. And we were one of the first to do it. Hughes Aircraft Employees Federal Credit Union wasn't what you call a really easy name. The business card was really full up with all of those letters on there.
People like Teresa understand the importance of branding and imaging, but also understand our purpose as cooperatives. She's pretty bold. When she has a mission, you want to get out of her way.
He went for it. He just said, Teresa, go make this happen.
A new name and a new logo, and that became Connective Federal Credit Union.
Opportunity came up for a CEO post. I had to convince people that, you could be a CEO and be a marketer. How about that? I felt like it was a natural for me.
Xceed Financial is the former Xerox Federal Credit Union, but Teresa understood the importance of X. She's part salesperson, she's part marketing, she's part inspiration.
She cares about promoting and growing the credit union industry to the point that it doesn't matter if she's in the supermarket or if she's at Cleaners. She is constantly trying to recruit members and talking about how the credit union can make this a better world.
It's feel-good work, and I think if it's feel-good work, then you're going to have a fun time if you hire the right people and the people that are truly committed to the cause.
There is no one better than Teresa Freeborn at lifting up women and helping them in their career.
51% of our population is women. Why is it that less than 20% of CEOs are female? At what point do we all just take some ownership there? Look in the mirror, just take a look at it. Start counting. It's about counting.
She can be that feminine force
She comes in a leopard suit, and then she knocks everyone's socks off.
She and I went on with a couple of other women to establish Global Women's Leadership Network that now has 35,000 women across the world.
My generation almost had to dress like a guy, the shoulder pads and the ties, for God's sake, and the three-piece suits. And today, she doesn't have to do that. She can be as feminine as she wants to be.
I consider her a visionary and a pioneer, paving the way for women like me who dreamt of being a leader and a CEO of a company.
She's done so well with this little company we started called Smash and Tess.
I am the Smash. Tess is my mom.
And I'm like the one who says, more leopard, sparkly, let's put some sparkle in there.
When I first met Teresa Freeborn, she was already talking to me about how we ought to create more awareness about the credit union difference. She is not going to stand in the corner and wait for somebody else to take that lead.
Teresa's a rock star. She loves bringing people together and talking about possibilities. I see the energy around building that credit union national brand.
We sit here with a 7% market share throughout the country. Why? We've got some work to do here, and if we don't do it now, it will be at this industry's peril.
She's been a significant leader in the Open Your Eyes campaign, leading that since the very beginning.
We've launched in almost 20 states. We've raised half the money of the $100 million that we set out to raise. None of us are big enough to do it by ourselves. You've got to be part of something that keeps this alive for generations to come.
All of the things that she has done has really changed our trajectory, whether it's in awareness, whether it's women in leadership. In the next 10 years, she can look back and go, oh, that was nothing.
I cried like crazy when I found out that she won the award because, sorry. I've seen my mom champion her way through her whole life of dedicating herself to this industry. As a working mom now, I feel like she really did instill in me what it means to love something so much and to just go after that thing that you love.
I just know what I want, I go get it, and it's no holds barred. And I might get a little bruised and battered along the way, but that's just what's gonna happen. It's been one heck of a ride, and I've loved it. But just remember one thing, I'm not dead yet.